Hi, what's up? I think I've got a contender for like one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Up there with Logan Paul's Airplane Mode.
Come on, old friend. You're jerking off.
I think there's someone hanging right there.
Okay, that's stretching a bit, but the movie's definitely strange. Things. And that movie is called it Stranger Things. And that movie is The Sneakover, released in 2020. I found about this movie through a tweet, and I immediately thought of one of those movies you find in like a dollar store or like a Walmart bargain bin, and I was completely right. I mean, the cherry on top is the fact that it's ripping off the Stranger Things logo. I've never seen Stranger Things, but I'm pretty sure it's not full of poorly bad written fart jokes.
Ew! There's chunks.
But like, who's buying this? You know, now that I think about it, I did give this movie a shot before I ever watched Stranger Things, so I guess this movie wins. All right, enough yapping. Let's actually get into this. So we begin with an amazingly animated intro. Yeah, you can already tell the quality of this movie. And anyways, the movie finally begins and we meet our young protagonist, Henry.
First year, my dad's trusted me in the movie room alone.
He's in this dark place that's explained to us to be his dad's movie collection room. And what's the first thing he does now that he's allowed in here without adult supervision? Steals his dad's prized possession. Great kid. The movie he borrows is called The Blue Shadow, which is an unreleased superhero movie, I think. Apparently it's really cool, and it's so cool he has to break the trust of his dad. Now, even though this movie was never released, everyone in this movie knows about it. Everyone's mom and dad and sister, even the bullies know about this movie. Anyways, Henry pulls a blank VHS tape out his ass and swaps him Indiana Jones style. We cut back to Henry's house and we see a stickman hitting the dad in the grand year of 2020.
Huh?
His mom is telling him to get ready for the sleepover, but he doesn't want to because our hero, yeah, he's a little introverted. Hashtag quirky. By the way, do you remember those drawings in the intro? Well, they're all sprinkled out through the movie for scenes. I guess they just didn't have the budget or straight up forgot to film them. And honestly, it might be both. We then learn Henry is invited to the sleepover because he told these kids that he has the blue shadow and would show it to him. So the fact he's trying to pussy out is annoying. Like, buddy, you put yourself into this. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the same face. Hold on. That's literally the same face just copied over. Wait, no, that's just zoomed in.
It's just zoomed in.
They just changed his pose, right? What the? That is terrible.
So against his better judgment, he heads to the car, and right before he can grab the blue shadow, he nearly shits himself.
What the? What the hell was that? Was that necessary in the slightest?
He then makes it to his friend's house where we meet Stink and Stats. That's their real names, by the way. That's their real names because they never told us their real names. I guess the only reason I can give that they gave him these names because Stats has glasses. We all know glasses. If you have glasses, that makes you smart, which is why I'm incredibly stupid. And Stink's name is a little self-explanatory when you watch the movie a little bit longer. He can't help but burp and fart every 5 minutes.
What was he supposed to?
Right before Henry shows the tape, they say that they must, and I mean, it is very crucial that they make it a ceremony. So they go inside and look at the yearbook instead, which is where we learn about Dream Girl.
Who the fuck is Dream Girl?
Obviously, this girl that he can't draw.
Technically, her name is Ashley, but they're not going to tell you that until like way later in the film. Anyways, Dream Girl's the girl that all the 10-year-olds crush on. A 17-year-old. Got no idea how these 5th graders are interacting with this senior in high school. Enough to be obsessed with her. And then we meet the last kid in the group, Chip. Because, I got a fucking clue why that's his name. This movie feels like it was shot, like, by Darman. I feel like I'm about to learn a lesson or something. It's just, like, with the lighting and the writing. Just feels so manufactured. But yeah, I feel like I'm about to learn a lesson about not stealing my dad's prized possessions or he'll kill me.
Behind. Oh! Are you serious? Watch where you're going.
What the fuck is Cody Co doing here? I was looking for Darman videos and I saw featuring Cody Co. Who allowed the criminal in here?
I just want to take a moment to like look at this wall we got over here. We got the Red Warrior, Robo Evil Returns, The Blue Shadow, because I guess everyone's heard of this damn movie. Yet has never seen it. And the Goondocks and the Tournament. I'm mostly interested in the movie Goondocks. I want a movie about that, please. Waiter, oh waiter, more Goondocks, please. The kids head downstairs and whoa. Wait a second. How the fuck does the mom have a blue shadow shirt? This movie, I thought, never came out. A poster, maybe, but a woman's small t-shirt? Probably extra small. I didn't know we're on Blue Shadow Avenue, where every week down the street, they hold a sacrifice to the Blue Shadow gods to maybe one day find this movie. The next sacrifice is Henry Hudson. Later we see some, I'm assuming, unpaid product placement, as the group has a fun would you rather.
Toss your cookies every time you hear the word pizza, or never eat pizza again.
I've never heard anyone use the term toss your cookies in a way of saying you threw up. Mother, I tossed cookies into my bed.
I'm assuming this whole movie's just gonna be but fucking farts and snot jokes.
He is completely correct, so I hope you guys like that kind of humor. After getting flashbanged with some more bad drawings, we find out that Stat's mother is terrible at scheduling because she schedules this sleepover, which is in summer. You can do it literally like any day. She has a party on the same day.
Who are you talking to, honey?
Oh, really? Oh, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot.
Don't worry, Stat's mom's got a plan. Blackmail their daughter into staying home so they can go out to the party.
So I messed up. What'd you do? That's so bad. So I need your help.
Wait, so the mom wasn't lying about forgetting
no.
the party?
I will make it.
Her
up
acting
to
made it
you
seem like she was being
with
sarcastic.
Yeah.
So I'll just go tell your dad.
Asshole.
Fair.
But who cares? It is time to finally open up the VHS case and watch the Blue Shadow. Okay? It is finally time.
I've never wanted to gun down 4 children more than
And then it would have been the same.
Wait, where's the movie? What?
Hey, we reached the main conflict of the movie. Henry doesn't have to take. The movie's still at Henry's house. So what do they gotta do? That's right. They've gotta sneak over. They gotta sneak over.
Gas leak.
Wait, what?
What is happening? What?
I hear gunshots.
Save yourself?
The fact you can't even have like their friend over is so sad.
Wow, the probability of you saving us was 0. It was a gas leak. Chip said save yourself.
What was he supposed to?
There's your gas.
Oh my!
I'm just gonna ignore this scene. Oh yeah, so Henry's dad finds out that Henry stole the movie, and now he's gonna kill him. Who cares though? The boys are making a plan. A plan to sneak over. First we sneak, then we over. Let's sneak over! Not before Sting calls Henry useless because he doesn't remember the code to his own house.
They're existing right now. That's crazy.
House is locked.
You don't have a key?
Why would he need a key?
Find this kid. Do you have a keypad in your garage?
Yeah.
Do you know the code?
No.
I think it has a 7 in it.
Forget it. He's useless.
But it's alright, Dream Girl, or Ashley, gives Henry a kind of pep talk and it's back to business. Because Henry remembers in his backyard, he actually has an extra key. So let's just go back there and let's sneak over. So they make a plan, distract Stat's sister and make some fart noises because we just can't get enough of them.
And so I could take a shot every time that they make a fart joke. It is not that funny.
And it's finally time to sneak over.
Yeah, how far away is this?
Wait, yeah, they had to drive.
Thinking too much. Just do it. Intuition is knowing beyond knowledge.
Shut up. That was not it. That was not the same landing.
He puts his hands on his hips.
Where's the other kid?
Wait, yeah. Oh, he's running. No, that's
Gas leak.
Wait.
Oh yeah, Henry still uses his training wheels like a goddamn nerd.
Who is that? Who was that?
What?
When the overhead shot, look at the left side. Someone at the mailbox. Who is that?
Why is he? Is he like holding a gun?
Who is that?
I was gonna say because I didn't see him, and I was gonna be like, dude, obviously it's a neighborhood, but like what is he doing
He's
there?
sitting down.
That's such a weird area to be. What is he? He looks like he's holding a gun and he's like hiding. Also, doesn't the kid in yellow look like Jesse from this angle?
Yes.
But you were talking, Freddy scratched his
We then learn about the Mario brothers, I mean the McGuffin brothers.
Hello, Mario.
And how they just straight up assault kids. And they would make it past if Henry could do anything but fall on his ass, but it's okay. It seems like the brothers weren't there anyways. Whew. Definitely the last time we're gonna have to hear about them. They run into the McGuffin brothers like right after, and I'm starting to think that every animated scene in this movie is just a scene they forgot to film or added after filming, because the scene right here, it makes no sense to be animated. Literally, it doesn't. Anyways, they steal Henry's bike. Why would you want the one with training wheels? Why would you want the smaller bike? So why did you take a smaller, crappier bike and give him yours? I just had to prove something, that I'm a badass. You're a goddamn idiot sometimes, I swear to God.
I'm in the motherfucking suburbs with it. Rah, bing, bong.
Rotten Tomatoes, the first review I see. 5 out of 5. This movie absolutely changed my life. It was soul searching and discovering it solved all of my mental issues, fixed my vision, healed my past, and solidified my future.
Dude, I mean, if it did that, I mean...
If it did all that, might as well finish the movie.
Back at the house, Ashley's boyfriend Parker shows up and Stats is not having it. Even though this is perfect because she'll be more distracted, but whatever. So Stats plan to keep Parker in the friend zone, use a walkie-talkie and make fake fart sounds in the hope that Parker or Ashley will think one of them is farting and get turned off, I guess. Yeah, low quality compressed fart sounds is definitely gonna work, you know, and make a DS sound like it's shitting itself. That took way longer to set up than it should have. It was dead and I had to plug it in. After breaking into the school for some jerky, because they have like a code into the back or something like that. Anyways, Stink walks over to the ice cream parlor like a zombie, and where he runs into his crush and practically craps himself.
Stink. My friends call me Stink. For this lovely lady, I'd like one large...
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that guy's hotter. Did he just shit himself?
Does a big ol' stinker.
Thing, Henry. You know, look, that's a tough one. Because you got your classics like the Goondocks or the Great Bambino.
He said it, the Goondog.
I want to mention this scene right here because it's kind of funny, because you can like clearly tell he's just reading off something so he wouldn't forget to say Goondocks. Man, who would just read off and not remember their lines? Back at the house, Stink starts playing those fart sound effects they made for some reason, as if it wasn't going to bring attention to him. I don't really know what his plan for that was, but he gets caught.
The Blue Shadow. It was never released.
How did everyone know that this movie is never released?
Like I said, everyone remembers this damn unreleased movie, which is probably older than all of them, judging how it's still a VHS tape. So, is the dad the only person who owns this movie? And if so, has he never dumped it online? So much for caring about preserving movies if you're not gonna make it easily accessible. Jackass. Anyways, that spills the beans. Beans is foreshadowing for later. Ew! I'm a pretty good writer. I'll take the Oscar now. Don't worry, this girl gets blackmailed once again because Stats now has a picture of her and this boy that, her dad says she's not allowed to date, and especially not allowed to have at the house. I can't believe you let a boy in the house! The only thing they can do is drive to go get them, which Parker offers to do because he also wants to see this movie.
Does he really have a copy of The Blue Shadow?
That's what he says.
Okay, personal space.
Is that Evan tube?
I can take you to get
Back with the boys, they make it to Henry's gated community. Keyword being gated. This looks like the easiest gate to like climb ever, but
No way, I'm not leaving my bike out here. One of your fancy friends might take it.
which doesn't matter because he leaves the bike the moment a car goes through opening the gate. So I don't really know why they didn't just jump over the gate in the first place, since you're just gonna leave it anyways, or Stink could have stayed behind, or I don't know, but I don't care anymore, okay? Let's just continue.
Look, everyone toots, even Ava Anderson. I bet it smells like roses.
Huh? Hey, so, huh? I'm starting to think this movie is some kind of fart fetish. Anyways, they stretch to hell this gate scene where Henry nearly dies because his ass is so slow. But unfortunately, they do all make it through alive. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm betting it's gonna be like a big rock. That's not a big rock.
The key.
Well, now we know how to break into this kid's house.
Yeah, this real house is probably a thing. Whoops.
I knew he was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna do that. Oh my god.
That is fun.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? What the fuck? At this point, let's just kill Henry. Let's just kill him. Let's throw him through the glass into his house, take the movie, and let him die.
Key. Oh, what? Step aside.
Don't do
Throw
it, Stink.
it.
I'm doing it.
My window.
Yes, I'm going to break your window.
No, my window's unlocked.
Okay, this joke actually kind of made me laugh. The way that Stink delivered the line was pretty good. Out of all the actors, I think he might be like the best one here. I just wish his character trait wasn't low-grade potty humor.
Bombs away, boy!
It's okay though, because Henry has another backup plan. Crawl into his window on the second floor. Henry, do you realize how stupid you sound when you talk? So from the roof, Chip lowers Henry down with a DIY harness they made out of hose, and this somehow works. And looking at what held him up, his nuts are definitely gone, reduced to atoms.
It's not. He's not gonna be close enough.
The alarm.
Why would it go off? The window is unlocked.
Now, I'm a broke idiot, but how does these scenes exactly work? The window's already unlocked. It's not like you like broke the lock or something. Anyways, Henry turns it off and gets the movie. Finally. So the movie's over now, right? We can go home? No? There's still a lot more movie left? So, on their way back, they run into the Mario Brothers again, and they threaten to beat the shit out of Henry, which I would have just let him, let's be honest. Oh, come on.
You need to leave.
I don't condone bullying, okay? Unless it's to Henry. Anyways, for some reason, unpromptedly, Chip just hands them the blue shadow. They didn't even know that they had it. They could have given him anything else, like another bike, or just let them kill him. I feel like they could have given them anything else. I don't know why they gave the movie. Whatever, who cares? Actually, I do care, which is why I'm making a whole video about this. I'm here, I care. Why did they do that?
What? How do you know from just looking at the actual... You already gave it to him, dumbass.
Yeah, wait, why would you give it to him?
So just like that, the movie's gone. Sorry, Henry, but you're cooked. Your dad is going to murder you. Spoilers, guys, but the rest of the movie is just Henry's dad killing him. Moving on, they get back to the house and cry. Ashley tells them to take one final good look because you're never invited back here again.
All right, boys, take a good look around because you will not be getting invited back to this house.
But then Henry mentions that his bike and the movie were stolen by the McChicken brothers, which gets everyone talking about their crimes and why don't they just kill these kids? I mean, like, Parker's taller, he's 17. Just stomp on them. I don't know. Yeah, I guess this town's just okay with it. They're too busy sacrificing people to get the blue shadow.
They chipped my tooth.
Okay, what?
Oh, that's why his name is Chip. Okay. Weird to get a nickname from that time you got your ass beat, but all right. Yeah, sure. I like nicknames based off traumatic events too. Henry then gets up on a soapbox and makes a speech about how he has a dream to kill the brothers.
Would you rather let those meatheads call your sister Dream Girl? Or make them call
You
your
call
sister
her Dream Girl too.
Yeah, wait, yeah, they all do.
This is also like the only thing Henry does that's actually like a positive. So we're finally seeing some character development. 10 out of 10. Can't wait for the sequel. So the plan is simple. Actually, no, it's not. Just to spare you the details, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Also, pretty fucking bold to just put out a ladder at 9 p.m. Yeah, no one's gonna think you're trying to rob the place. Oh, that's right. I forgot. They're at the cult meeting right now for the blue shadow. Also, don't worry if you're wondering, this plan does include farting, but more like shitting your pants. But genuinely, look how much my man is struggling. Like, holy shit, you ate one scoop of beans. But like I said, all this goes wrong anyways. This was all an imagination. Everything that actually happens is animated. Wait, what? Seems a little backwards, but sure.
They're doing it backwards is what I'm saying. They should have shown the drawing part as what the plan was successfully should have been, and then the real live action part should have been them failing.
Either way, the plan going wrong doesn't really change much because Henry just takes out their hand anyways, which adds to my theory that the animated scenes are just extra stuff that they added later. I think originally the plan was supposed to go right, and they just were like, it'd be funnier if that wasn't how it happened though, isn't it? So yeah, Henry got the movie. He's making a comeback, guys. Don't worry, we're all hating on my boy. He's coming back. Until he has to grab his bike, which he should have just done that in the beginning. Before you started the plan, like, what are you doing? Anyways, he crashes because he just can't ride a bike, and everyone just leaves him like, what? It just cuts back to them at the house while Henry's literally running for his life.
consider the phone.
Because my camera heated up and now needs to cool, so. I'm air frying a grilled cheese, okay? I'm too lazy to put it on a griddle.
I'm back. My camera shut off because it overheated, so I put it in the fridge and now it's cooled down again. All right, back to the video. Also, the drawings are colored now. I don't know why. It's alright though, because Chip and Stinkatron are on their way.
The longer you stand there, the more we're gonna beat you. Start timer.
For how long?
As long as it takes.
For how long?
Fine, 5 minutes.
Wait, what? How strong are these kids if they can tear down a goddamn door? And if they can't, what's the rush? How are you threatening him?
Let's get this over with, nerd. I'm getting hangry.
The word hangry gave Henry an idea. He grabbed a bag of beef jerky, cracked open the door, tossed it to the McGuffin brothers, and slammed the door, and waited.
What?
Okay, literally, what did that even do? I feel like I missed something. Are they allergic to jerky or something like that? I guess not even the writers knew because they just go on like he didn't just use jerky as a self-defense. We get back to Ashley and Parker waiting for her parents to arrive, and Henry's dad shows up in probably the scariest way to show up to somebody's house. Like, holy hell, that is a terrifying way to be at someone's door. If I saw that on my Ring Battery Doorbell Pro Smart Wi-Fi video doorbell, battery powered with head-to-toe HD video saved to nickel, I'd probably call the police, but you just chill with this random ass dude on his front door like a fucking crackhead.
What? What is color?
Color's back.
Henry flung open the door and
Jacks up the guy.
Tell what surprised the McGuffins more, that Henry tried.
Can they not do anything right now?
How do you miss that? They're like 3 feet in front of you! Don't worry, everybody. Henry escapes their clutches by burping. So now he escaped on his bike and he's actually riding with his training wheels. So he's crashing into Stink, Stat, and Chip like a goddamn bowling ball.
Well, if it isn't the Mean Go Valley Film nerds, who do we beat first?
Where's that scene going for so long?
Yeah.
After one of the McGuffin brothers calls Stats' sister Dream Girl, Stats goes crazy mode and pins them down, and literally nobody helps at all. They just look at him like, do something, what are you waiting for?
Ask me this. How do you look like a total Dorcas, and she looks like such a dream girl?
I knew the odds were in my favor.
The way they move and like how it changes, it reminds me of those like AI videos.
I know what you mean, yeah. Okay.
They could have just done this forever ago. Help him!
So that was short-lived. Well, then they do a fart Hadouken and they finally pin them all down. I gotta say, these are some insane action scenes. I finally know where all the budget went. We'll get back to the budget later.
I don't think so.
That's my boy.
This is exactly how I'm gonna be when I have kids. Right before Stink lets him have it with an ultra super mega wanna fart, the brothers convince them that they'll stop their evil ways and they'll prove it with a spit shake.
What the fuck
Why
is
is he
this?
standing like that?
Oh! I see what you mean.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! They were lying, so we made it back to square fucking one. Except Henry's dad shows up to take care of him, and now I see where Henry gets it from. You know, being useless and all.
Henry's dad took off after Mark.
Oh my god, he's gonna kill these kids.
Not graceful, but he was determined. Just as Henry's dad was about to grab Mark, his knee went out.
Get in the car and just hit him.
And he hit the ground.
Nerds never win.
Nerd? I'm not a nerd.
I actually feel like really bad for the dad here because he's like straight up crying because a 12-year-old called him a nerd, which honestly is very tame for a 12-year-old. I've heard them say 10 times worse things, so.
I said GG 5 times and now I'm banned from playing this stupid game.
Yeah, Henry, your dad's a little pussy. Henry jumps one of the brothers and gives him an atomic wedgie. And I just want you to look at that. Like, look, this is cinema. Animation is cinema, and this is what they mean when they say that. It's cinema. fucking bring this back. We're putting it here. My main problem with like this final part in the movie is the fact that the power scaling changes like every 5 seconds. It's pissed me off because I'm trying to figure out who would win in a battle, Henry or Goku, and so far I'm leaning towards Henry with this power level he's showing. With this wedgie, the MacGuffin brothers finally get off their ass and go home, which means our heroes have won. After seeing how hard Henry fought for the movie, Henry's dad gives it to him. Aww. However, we're not out of the woods yet. We still have to make it back home because Stat's parents are gonna find out that they're not home. Oh no! So it's a rush back home. Let's go, guys.
They're here. Kiss me.
Your parents.
While Ashley distracts the parents, the boys make their way inside through a tree so they can get up to the second floor. Stat uses his fart sounds they made earlier, but of course, Stink doesn't really do heights. Thankfully, he puts his fears aside, kinda. Stink, being the last one to jump, finally takes the leap of faith, and just to miss it by a foot. Except he farts just enough to push himself a little bit higher, and he makes the jump. This is what Marvel is too scared to do, guys. This is peak cinema. They all make it in with some super duper epic MLG replay just in time for his mom to come in.
Oh my.
Oh, come on, Stink.
This house exists somewhere. We break it, putting it in.
Was it awesome? We didn't watch it. What? Why? What have you guys been doing? Waiting for you.
Oh, how sweet. You know, if only the mom wasn't an asshole. That's it, that's all I got. We cut to the morning of the next day, and while eating donuts, Henry gets cheese on him, and I don't know what that is. It looks gross. He finally gets his nickname, Cheese.
What is this?
So the group's finally complete. We got Chip, Stink, Stats, and Cheese. There's some lame-ass nicknames. And with that, we finally made it to the end.
It's really happening. Ava Anderson is following me. Outgo.
Why?
And with that, guys, we made it to the end. Cheese invites his friends over for another sleepover at his house, and they ride off into the sunset.
I forgot the movie.
Classic Cheese.
And that, my friends, was the sneak over. Well, that was a movie, I guess. So I did some digging on this movie, and by digging I mean searching the sneak over budget, and I found out that this was actually a Kickstarter movie, and they only had about $10,000 to make everything, and honestly, it's kind of impressive. It doesn't stop the drawings from looking like shit. I'll take it over AI. You know, at least there was actually trying, you know? I envy the 11 people who got their name in this movie. I know I dogged on this movie for like the whole video, but honestly, looking back and seeing the Kickstarter for this, I can't help but find this movie kind of wholesome. I don't really know if that's like the word for it, but you know, it's kind of sweet. Now, that's not to say that this movie's a diamond in the rough, but that doesn't mean it's a terrible movie. Sneak over? You got hot, kid, and it takes hot to get through the games of the... This is stupid. This is the only hat I could get. These days in the corporate slop landscape of bad remakes, lazy superhero movies, shitty reboots, and just using AI just to make a quick buck, I just recently saw the live action Lilo and Stitch, and I think we've all come to agreement that it's really bad, and if you don't agree with me, then you're wrong, because I'm a YouTuber. All my opinions are fact. That was a joke. I'm joking. Most YouTubers don't know anything that they're talking about. Like me. So seeing something made just in the passion of making a movie is definitely a breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air? Are you kidding me? Definitely a breath of fresh air. I'd rather have something like this than whatever the fuck Princess Jane is. So Brandon Bergen, when is the sneak over to? I will do anything to get in. I'll make the drawings for free, damn it. I don't care. I just have to know about when Henry, now played by Tom Holland or Chris Pratt, pick your poison, and the gang get back together and break into the fucking Pentagon. I don't know. It's really funny to me how my attitude towards this movie changed a lot while rewatching it to write the script. The only thing I really dislike about it is the fact that there's a lot of fart. Definitely don't talk about a kid saying that I bet her farts smell nice.
I bet it smells like roses.
Also, not a big fan of the fact that it has to steal from Stranger Things. I mean, I guess it did its job because I gave this movie a chance that I probably wouldn't have otherwise, but by the way, I first watched this movie like a year ago and it just took me forever to get to it, and within that time, Curtis Connor made a video about the same damn movie.
Can't take this shit no more.
So, I've yet to watch that, but I'm gonna go watch it now that it's done. I didn't want any bias towards the movie or any opinions that were subconsciously copied over. Anyways, that's basically it for the video. I don't do this type of video for my channel normally. I'm trying something a little different because, you know, I enjoy watching this kind of content, so I want to see if I can make it. Yeah, I'm just trying something a little different, seeing if it works or not. Also, my last upload was a year ago and more. I don't have any good excuses besides life happening, but I am officially back this time. I got more ideas for videos that should be coming out soon, and by soon, I mean the next 5 years. So see you in 2030. Bye.
Alright, Sneakover, you know what I think about your stupid movie? Your dumb potty humor? I'll give you potty humor. Oh, they got water everywhere. There's your potty humor. Yeah. I printed it too small. I will have you know, I did clean the toilet before I did this, so it's a clean toilet.
Hey, welcome to the end. Thanks for watching. This video took a long time. Not because it was a long video to make, it's just because a lot of things got in the way and I'm a big procrastinator. So welcome to the new channel. This is Hot Minute YT as opposed to the Hot Minute Studios. Basically, I just wanted a refresh. I wanted to restart the channel. I don't know what the algorithm sees my channel as. So instead of just trying to worry or wonder where I am, that made the most sense to me. So yeah, I'm going to be mostly posting here from now on. All the old videos are still going to be on that channel. That's it. I'm really excited for the future of this channel and the stuff I have in line. It's going to be really great and high quality, so I suggest you subscribe. Anyways, that's it. See you guys in a hot minute.